Come with me on a last minute extreme day trip to the Spanish Grand Prix. And when I say last minute, I mean you may have seen me on your For You page having a small quarter life crisis on Wednesday night. By Thursday morning these tickets were booked and this is on Sunday. So I woke up on Sunday morning at 3 a.m. on a big fat 3 hours of sleep to get to the airport for my 6 a.m. flight to Barcelona. I did my makeup on the plane because there was no chance I was getting up any earlier to do that before, and then we headed straight from the airport to the circuit once we landed in Barcelona. The traffic was not good, I'll be honest with you. It did take us about an hour to get there, but once we were there, look at the view from our grandstand. It was beautiful. We did miss all of the other racing series other than that tiny glimpse over a fence that I got at the Porsche Super Cup, but the Formula 1 race itself was amazing, so it was more than worth it. I was of course supporting McLaren. I am a McLaren girly through and through, so I was very happy with the race result, although obviously I am a Lando girl, so if the 1-2 had been the other way around I would have been very happy with that, but I was happy with how it was. And I seriously couldn't get over the view that we had from our seats. We could literally see into turn 1 as well as obviously turn 5 right in front of us, which was where the very controversial Max Verstappen and George Russell incident happened towards the end of the race. And let me tell you, everyone was shooketh. Also, I don't even know if this was on the coverage, Fernando Alonso went off the track in front of us on the gravel. Speaking of, Kimi Antonelli's in the gravel. But yeah, Fernando Alonso literally went off at turn 5 in the gravel. Everyone's like, oh my god, this man drifts around the gravel and gets himself back on the track. It was genuinely amazing. As well as all the support for Fernando Alonso and Carlos Sainz at their home race, there was also a huge amount of support around the track for Sir Lewis Hamilton and for the McLaren boys and also for Charles Leclerc as well. So that was really good to see. And then after the race, we fought through all of those people through the tunnel to get onto the track invasion, which was just the best experience ever. This was my first proper track invasion because the first year that I went to Silverstone, they still weren't doing them because of COVID, and then the 2 years that I worked at Silverstone, the first year my boss on the bar let me go onto the track and I picked up some marbles, but I needed to go back to the bar, so there was no point in trying to fight my way around to the podium. And since then at Silverstone, they've only let people on for the podium if they're sitting at Vale. Unfortunately, there were too many people for us to be able to make it for the podium, but it was still a great experience. And then we sat and waited for a taxi that we ended up having to walk like 20 minutes to get back to the airport, where our flight was big fat delayed. So I ended up talking to Lando Norris's mum for a bit, and she was really, really lovely. And I finally got home about 3:30 to get a couple of hours sleep before work at 9 a.m. And I am actually going to be at the British Grand Prix in a month's time, sitting in the Lando stand. If you're wanting a hopefully slightly less chaotic and also hopefully slightly less sweaty race day vlog, I'll be there Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I'm very excited for that, and I will definitely be vlogging that as well.